So today I'll do both theory and practical with you. Practical, we are doing spotting. Okay, so just after you watch this video, I will send you my own chats. So you just go through and you look at the pictures. The spotting, I will not send video because it will be, you will remember better if you look at the pictures. Okay, so I will not send video, I will send images and chats. So today we'll do the types of placentation, and there are 6 types: marginal, parietal, axial, frecental, basal and superficial. Now let's look at the first one. The first one is marginal. What is placentation? Placentation is the way the ovule is attached to the ovary wall. Okay, like the baby gets the nourishment from the mother through the placenta. No, see, if this is the baby in the womb, no, so the small hands and feet, then it has a placenta, right, which connects with the mother's endometrium, her ovary, her uterus wall. So even in plants, this is the ovary chamber, no? And then there is one small stalk which connects this mother's wall to the ovule. Okay, if this is the ovule which contains the seed, no, the ovule which contains the ovule is the fertilized zygote, no, which will become the seed. So there's one small stalk, okay, which connects the ovule to the ovary chamber. Let me repeat. A placenta, or the placentation, is a small stalk which connects the ovule to the ovary chamber. Okay, this is the chamber of the ovary. Do you see this placenta? Okay, so I hope it's clear now what is a placenta. So I will write in your note what is a placenta, what is you mean by placentation, no? So the stalk which connects the ovule to the ovary wall, by which the ovule, the developing ovule, will get nutrients from the parent, is the placenta. Okay, and placentation is how they arrange themselves. Placentation, let me just draw. Suppose this one, no, this is one ovule and one placenta. Then this another ovule, another placenta. Let's say this one another ovule, another placenta. This another ovule, another placenta. Let's say they are arranging themselves as a circle. Then they could arrange themselves here like a, like in a row. Then here you are seeing that they are arranging themselves, one on the left, one on the right, this one. Then here you are seeing they are arranging themselves in a triradiate position. So how these ovules, they arrange themselves? Okay, the arrangement of the ovules via the placenta stalk is known as your placentation. Okay, means how they arrange themselves inside the ovary chamber. Are they arranging that way, or like a star, or like a cross, or just lengthwise? So how they arrange themselves in the ovary chamber is your placentation. Now there are 6 types of placentation: marginal, parietal, axial, then freecentral, basal and superficial. Now looking at the first one, marginal means from the word margin. I think you have already understood the pea plant. Okay, you've all helped your mother in cooking, no? You used to open the pea pot. Then when you open, how you saw, like when you open like this, you saw like this, no? This one, all the pea ovules, or the pea seed, no, that pea seed that used to eat, all those were arranged at the margin of the ovary chamber. Okay, like this. They were arranged at the margin, and I think you've already drawn, so you already know how they arrange. So here in the marginal type of placentation, the ovule, they will develop in a row near the margin on the placenta formed along the ventral suture. Ventral suture is this one. Remember? In between, no, when you open the pea pot, you used to open from here. This is your ventral suture, okay? That closing, okay? And it usually occurs in those which have one single chamber, means monocarpellary, okay? Means in one chamber, you are finding so many ovules. Not like this is one chamber, this another chamber, this another chamber. No. In the same chamber, you found so many ovules, so many pea seeds, okay? So example is all your legume plants, all, whether your tamarind or your pea or your sweet pea, whatever, those have marginal placentation. So it's clear. Let's go to the next. Oh, let's just look at the image. You see there? Easy enough. Here, this one is showing the angle if you cut like this. You get it? If you cut like that, they are still in rows, but here they are cutting this way, okay? Then next is your parietal placentation. Here the ovule, okay, here the placenta is formed by the swelling up of cohering margins. Means when these margins that are nearby to each other, they swell up. And on the latter, they develop the ovules in a row. Let's say you imagine your pea plant like this. Then what this pea happen? It swell up. And there is another like a pea here, like this. You get it? They are swelling up and they appear like this, parietal. So here I'll ask you to imagine your cucumber. Here you will see that the cucumber seeds are in the sides, like this. They're attached like this. Or the better example is you have all eaten a papaya. Remember those black seeds? They are in the wall. So here the ovules, they develop from the wall, right? From the wall they attach like this. From the wall they attach like this. Okay. So they can develop in unicarpellary or monocarpels like a papaya. Papaya has only one chamber, no? So it can develop in this. Or in multicarpellary like in your cucumber. Cucumber, remember, sometimes you have 3, sometimes you have 4 chambers, right? And the ovules develop along the wall, okay? From the wall they hang like this. So let's look what's written there. The placenta is formed by the swelling up of the cohering margins. On the latter, they develop the ovules in a row, okay? And example is your papaya, your carica papaya, that's a scientific name, and the cucumber, Cucumis sativa. Okay, next is your axile. Now this one you have all seen a lady's finger. A lady's finger is not lady's finger, I mean lady's finger vegetable. You've seen, no, lady's finger vegetable. Okay, it looks like a star, doesn't it? Okay, it looks like a star. So axile means developing around an axis. Okay, like a star, no, like a star developing like this. Okay, so those of you, if you have a capsicum also, it will work the same. You cut your capsicum and you will see like this. You will see like this chamber, no? It is around a 3 axis. If you have a lady's finger, you'll see 5 axis, and then you will see that the ovule is attached here in the center, okay, from the center of the axis. Let's just draw a lady finger like this, like that. Okay, then the ovule is here in the middle, like this. They attach from the central axis. Then if you had cut a, let's say this is your, what is that one? Capsicum again. The capsicum chilies, you will see many ovules here, many chilies in the middle like this. So here the placenta, they will develop from the central axis. Means the placenta must be here somewhere. If the ovule attach, it has to attach by something, some very small stalk known as the placenta. So they attach from the central axis, which correspond to the confluent of the margin, means where they go inside. Okay. So it occurs in the monocarpellary or multicarpellary. I'm sorry, it doesn't occur in monocarpellary because it has to be like a star, no? What is happening? Okay, so example is your Solanaceae family. Solanaceae is your capsicum family. So your capsicum annuum and those capsicum, that big one. Then the lady's finger. Okay, so next is the free central. Here, the placenta, they develop in the center of the ovary. Okay, here suppose this is the ovary chamber. The placenta is here. Okay, then the ovules will come like this. 1 minute. This is ovary chamber. The placenta develops here, and then the ovule come here in the star. But this is opposite star. Remember, we had a margin separating in this axile, and the ovary come like this. Here there is no margin. Okay. Here in free central, there is no margin. Directly, the ovule, they attach to this axis, which has all the placenta. Okay. Let's read what's written. This example is wrong. Okay, mistype, my mistype. So, here the placenta develop in the center of the ovary as a prolongation of the floral axis, and the ovules are attached on this axis. Okay, so you just imagine a flower like this. This is the axis in the middle, and then this is the ovary chamber. So example is your, ignore this one, Primula cultivar. Now let's see the superficial one. This one, if you've all cut a lemon or an orange, okay, if you've all cut orange, then what else? Lemon, then lime, what else? Then even this watermelon, you will see in a watermelon. Okay, let me start with the watermelon. If this is your watermelon and you cut, you see so many seeds, no? So many seeds, like so many seeds inside. From where it starts, from where it ends, nobody knows. Then what about if you cut a slice of a lemon and there are many chambers, no? Many chambers. Okay, this lemon has many chambers. And you find, remember those pulp that you eat? Those pulpy things are the ovules actually. Okay, all those pulpy things are the ovules. So here the entire inner surface is mixed up with ovules and placenta everywhere. Like if this is one plaster, this is another plaster, the ovule here, ovule there, ovule. Just imagine this is one part of a lemon. All the ovules, placenta are mixed up, and there are so many ovules here and there, everywhere it's connected. So it occurs in the multicarpellary ovary. It occurs in nymphae. Then this example you keep here, citrus, lemon and all. Then citrus, orange, I don't know what is the scientific name. Please Google it. Okay, then the last one is basil. And you find this in your compositive family or the Asteraceae family, which is your sunflower family. You've all eaten a sunflower seed. How many seeds are there inside? So I think you will answer, Miss, there's only one. And where do you find it? You find it up, you'll say no, Miss. You find it in the left or the right, you will say no, Miss, no, Miss. You will say that we find it at the bottom or at the base. Okay, so it has a placenta, this one, and it has a ovule attached, okay, which is attached to the base of a, how many chambers is your sunflower seed? Then you will say, Miss, only one chamber. Okay, so in a one chambered, the placenta develop directly on the thalamus and bears a single ovule at the base of a single chambered ovary. So example is your sunflower. Okay, and in fact you can give marigold also example. You can give all those daisy also example. Then all those beautiful flowers, no, that we have already done. in the Asteraceae family, all those. Okay. So with this chapter is done. Then I will just upload some pictures, and that will be your spotting.